And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader.
Shapes to shoot! That is absolutely glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and his power is assured, and he goes because of against it.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Ferran Torres. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Now the counter. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Vinicius Junior goes for goal! Fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And that's been levered clear. Finds himself eased off the ball. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Mbappe has a shot! Ferran Torres. Barcelona get it back again. Plays it out to the flank. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That's not going to make it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ferran Torres. That looks a good ball. Played out to the right. Whipped it again. Ball. Who's going to get that? The referee's awarded a free kick. He flies! And oh! Same again, same outcome.
Have to register while that's the case.
Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Could be a chance here. Ferran Torres! No mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ferran Torres loses his balance and loses the ball. Vinicius Junior. A real chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the first half is done. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Already up and running for the second half. Timely intervention.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
It's on a plate. Goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Going for goal! Hits one! Gonna skim the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Forward it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Madrid have it back and they can go again. Ferran Torres has made his mark on this game, looking to break out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. And help's available out wide. Gets wrestled off the ball. Barcelona have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Up to meet it! And in it goes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully made, it really was.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that save.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres.
Well, it's obvious why they're still trailing. They're not enjoying enough possession.
It is quite a run he's making here. Has a look and place it in. Valverde drives it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ferran Torres. And it's played forward. And now they can launch a counter. Mbappe. He's gone for it! Should have equalised.
Mbappe couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side.
Diving header! And he's there to hoof it away. Well read, he sorted that out. Big chance! He has done it!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area. And he wasn't going to miss.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Madrid surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Ferran Torres, out to the right. Caught offside that time.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Gets it back.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but...
Has a hit!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Alexander-Arnold. It's hoisted clear. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well played, he saw that coming. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid desperately need a goal, and this could... And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And time is up. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end parity. A really good game to watch.